It makes a tremendous difference when someone can touch and feel the sample rather than just seeing it printed on a white piece of paper. The Roland VersaUV has allowed us to tremendously reduce the amount of time it takes to produce a mock-up. Previously, we were using a very labor-intensive process that involved printing, laminating, and cutting, and now we have one machine that will allow us to print and cut. It also allows us to do textures and special effects that we never had the capability of doing before.
What we've been able to do with our Roland printer is, instead of delivering this box to the client, we deliver this box. This isn't a production box. This is a one-off printed mock-up out of our design room with a Roland printer.
We have customers come into our office, and as we're designing packaging, we could be laying out graphics on there at the same time, and they walk out of the meeting with the mock-up. So we can bring quickly 2 or 3 different possibilities for them to choose from.
Being able to create a prototype for a customer is a unique service for that customer, primarily because we're able to kind of do R&D for them. When the marketing manager comes out and says, I need to do a prototype, before the Roland equipment, we just didn't have a solution for them. And so we were able to develop that relationship with them from the beginning phases of that initial product launch.
It's really great when we go into a meeting and we have a prototype product. If you have that box and you have great photos on there, great colors on there, he's going to see it very quickly. And believe me, with as many competitors there are in the retail environment, you better have some way to show the retailer that you know what you're doing.
You want to be able to show him the prototype so that he could touch it, feel it, see the dimensions, how the layout's gonna stand out in his SKU, and all that stuff is only possible by having the actual product sample.
We love that you can actually print the prototype on the substrate that they're going to be using. For instance, for a shrink film, looking at a printed piece on a white piece of paper gives a totally different impression from seeing that piece printed on a clear sheet of plastic. So it's given us a tremendous way to save our clients time and money.
If we're printing on a foil board material, you're able to lay down white and print 4-color process on top of that. And it could do the scoring and the perforation directly onto the board itself, which saves a lot of time on our end when it comes to making these mock samples. The return on the equipment has more than been exponential.
I don't know how we would do business without it.